I know. We're just going to have to wait till New Year's Eve 2028 into 2029 for the next chance that we'll be able to see, you know, that total lunar eclipse or the blood moon at that. So something to keep in mind. You maybe want to count down to that, but also want to count down to these upcoming spring holidays. I know a lot of people are excited for spring, especially for the fact that this first week of March, we started off with some snow showers out there. Now we're just 6 days away from daylight saving time, a little bit more than 2 weeks away from St. Patrick's Day, 18 days away from the spring equinox, the astronomical start to the spring season, and 34 days away from Easter. But out there today, we did have that accumulating snowfall, about 1.5 inches for Glenmont. Point of Rock saw a little bit more than an inch. Potomac right around an inch of snowfall, but much of this was accumulating on those grassy surfaces, not necessarily on those roadways, thankfully. A little bit less than an inch in Boonesboro, and now also for some of our Virginia areas. Winchester coming in at the top spot, 3 inches of snowfall fell there. Ashburn about 2 inches, about an inch in Herndon. Stanley a little less than an inch, and even Falls Church a little bit more than 1/2 inch of snowfall earlier today. Much of the precipitation out there right now pretty light, or much of the region really seeing drier conditions for now. That will likely change overnight, considering right now we're in a little bit of a lull. Winter weather advisory, all those areas shaded in purple. It's mainly along and west of the I-95 corridor. Winter weather advisory does not include D.C. However, northern Virginia, as well as right along 66, the I-81 corridor, and even up towards 270, parts of the Beltway, including that winter weather advisory through at least tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind for that morning commute. We could be dealing with some slick spots. Definitely want to build in extra time for that commute so you can take it slow. Here's a view of the radar out there right now. Not quite as active as what we had earlier today, but some splotches of some pink popping up, indicating some of that wintry mix. Some of that could be falling as some freezing drizzle as well. A wider view at the map. We do have that lull right now for much of the area, much of this precipitation that you're seeing out there right now on the national radar, not reaching the surface just yet, but we do have more of that precipitation back out towards the west. That still has to push its way in, and we're also dealing with reduced visibility down about 2 miles in Manassas, about 5 miles in Leesburg, Culpeper as well, down about 8 miles up towards Hagerstown. Could see that vary through the overnight hours tonight. Temperatures right now right around the freezing mark. We really won't see those dropping all too much more as we look through the overnight into tomorrow morning. Futurecast showing us right around 1 o'clock in the morning is when some of that wintry mix starts to push its way in towards our westernmost areas, then continues to lift its way northward. Notice that much of that wintry mix is west of the I-95 corridor, where we do have the winter weather advisories in effect. Now that wintry mix continues to retreat off towards our north, right along the Pennsylvania-Maryland state line, I would say by mid-morning, right around 6 o'clock in the morning. Elsewhere, though, we're going to be tracking the scattered rain showers as temperatures will warm back up. Mid to upper 30s by mid to late morning, low to mid 40s by early afternoon. We do see a bit of a lull before some more wet weather slides in, but it looks like for the Tuesday evening commute, it's going to be all rain. Temperatures will be back in those mid to upper 40s by that point. So we have a little bit low in the middle of the afternoon. Again, just be mindful and also exercise caution for tomorrow morning's commute with some of that mix. Wednesday, much better weather. We're back in the 60s, and dare I say even better on Thursday. Finally, our first 70-degree day of the year. It's been a little while. The last time we had 70s. We have to go back to the day before Thanksgiving 2025. And it looks like those 70s will be sticking around, though, through the end of the week, into the weekend. Reminder, daylight saving time this upcoming weekend. We spring forward that 1 hour early Sunday morning.